Hello. Today I will be featuring an AA test for the Hood. Now the reason was I was playing the ship as usual with my normal tanky build, and I consider the ship to be quite strong already. But in the recent patch they changed the defensive AA on the ship quite significantly, and the changes have made the AA on it, well, pretty damn insane. This is using my tank build. For example, a ranger tries to drop me, and you see how quickly his planes melt. The two dive squads that tried to melt me, I shot down 10 of these bombers, these ranger bombers, very easily. Now what they have done is they moved, usually defensive AA multiplies your longest range aura by 3 or 6 times, and that's why you shoot down so many planes while it's active. On the Hood, however, the defensive AA doesn't affect the long range aura, but only the very short range rockets that are 178 millimeters. Very short range, only 1.5 km range, but the defensive AA multiplies it by 25 times. So obviously it does an insane amount of DPS if you actually go close enough. Now the range is only 1.5 km, so you literally have to get right on top of it to make use of it. But I quickly noticed that even without speccing into AFT, even without any AA perks, not even running the AA flag, if same tier carriers, like that last game was a Ranger, this is a hero, if they try to strike you while this is active, they lose planes like mad. Now this is one hero strike. This is a tier 7, same tier carrier as I am. This is one strike from him, and you can see my plane counter going up. I'm not focus firing the planes, I'm not doing anything, I'm just playing. I just popped my defensive area because he was striking me. And you can see the plane counter every time one of the bombers gets within range of these huge guns, he loses all his planes. They just die, fall out of the sky. 17 planes shot down instantly. So obviously, this was something I had to explore further. So naturally, what I did was respect my captain, added AA range, respect my captain, basic firing training, 20% AA damage, AFT, 20% AA range, and manual AA, 100% additional damage when you're focus firing planes. Now what this means is these rockets now do 66 DPS, but when I pop defensive AA, they do 1650, and if I add manual AA on top, we are breaking 3000 DPS. So you can see these planes, when they get into my defensive AA range, you see how quickly they're falling out of the sky. Now you might be thinking, well, that's pretty impressive, but then you gotta consider these are midway planes. I'm fighting 5 midways this game, and you see how quickly these planes are being shredded out of the sky? Yeah, this is the Hood, a tier 7 battleship, absolutely shredding tier 10 bombers. These are all midway planes, 5 midway carriers trying to kill me at the same time, and his planes are just dropping out of the sky like flies. Trying to manual focus fire each and every one of them, have to quickly switch though, and the AA can't quite keep up with 5 midways striking at once, but a single midway, well, he probably wouldn't have any chance of killing me. Actually, he wouldn't. A single midway couldn't touch the Hood. His only chance would be baiting out the defensive AA, but the problem is you have to get so close that you don't really know if the defensive AA is active or not until you basically strike the guy, and you can wait until the very last moment before popping it. And with all these range increases, both defensive AFT and normal range increase, you actually reach 2.2 kilometers of range on your anti-air. So you form this bubble of death around yourself. And ultimately though, because well it took so long for my defensive AA to come back off cooldown, the 5 midways did manage to kill me, but this is tier 10. Let's have a look what it looks like when we're fighting your same tier carrier. In this case, let's try against Rangers. I decided to make it a bit more interesting though, since well, 1 or 2 Rangers would obviously have no chance. If a midway can't touch you, a couple of Rangers aren't gonna have any chance. So to make it really interesting, I set up 10 Rangers against me. 10 Rangers all trying to kill the poor little Hood. But let's see how poor the little Hood is after all. Focus firing the first squad as it approaches, saving my defensive AA for the very last moment. And it's time to start shredding. Oh my lord. This is a same tier carrier trying to strike you. This is tier 7 carriers. Well, not just one, is it? It's 10 tier 7 carriers trying to strike you out of the sky. My lord, it's like fireworks watching all these planes prettily fall out of the sky. These squads just evaporate. As soon as you focus fire them, they completely evaporate. This is 25 times 66 DPS plus manual AA on top. So yeah, we're breaking 3000 DPS here. And these poor planes, they don't have any chance against this. They just get shredded. It's literally like New Year's going on here with the fireworks dropping out of the sky. Oh, and I got a bit too focused on the pretty fireworks and I didn't pay attention to the torpedo bombers. Even they though, like, you have, if you want to drop a hood in a carrier, you're gonna have to use only torpedo bombers and do it from range. If you get within range, well, yeah, you're not gonna have a good time. So this new defensive AA, it's not good at protecting others, but protecting yourself, it's completely insane. Like, what the fuck? This is... I don't know how to describe this. This is absolutely insane. This anti-air boggles the mind. We actually have over 100 plane kills here. Are you serious? Okay, I'm gonna get killed though. Too many planes and I had too much fun focusing the bombers. But in that very, very short period of time, I shot down more planes than a Ranger has in its entire arsenal. That was absolutely insane. Anyway, that was my Hood AA test slash demonstration. The Hood is set to get buffed a bit more. They're giving it better turret traverse. Why? I don't know. Somehow people are still having issues with this ship. So I'll try to feature this ship once the Wargaming finish buffing it.